What's up, everybody? So, yesterday, there's a stalker walking by me, and she was like pointing her phone at me, and it wasn't like she was. Sometimes I'll see them, and it looks like they're taking a picture or video or whatever, but she was like kind of just like it was. She wasn't like pointing it directly at me, but it was like she was like pointing her phone at me, and it was like as she was like walking, like approaching me, she was doing that, and then she walked off the sidewalk next to me and got in the car. My refrigerator just turned on. Uh, but yeah, I saw that yesterday. Uh, so I don't know what that is. Like DB always talks about like that they're like scanning your EEGs or whatever, but I don't know. And like I will, like I'll always see people like pointing their phones at me like that too. Like, or sometimes they do. But I used to see all the time. I used to see people like acting like they're taking, or maybe they are taking a picture of me, or they're just acting like they are, or whatever, to like make me paranoid or whatever. But I'll just see people like as they walk by me, they'll just be like holding their phone up. But they'll be like looking at their phone, and then like jobs, like they'll be like coworkers, they'd just be like standing there, and then they'd just like turn their phone at me, like I would just like see them out of the corner of my eye, and they'd just be like, just like turn their phone right at me, like they're taking a picture of me. My neighbor's toilet has been sinking again, or whatever. And then this morning there was some banging sound coming through the wall, just like right next to the wall. Just like dropped something right next to the wall or something. My other neighbor was tapping last night. I like tried to record it. Right when I pressed the record button, they stopped tapping. And then they weren't tapping anymore after that. I thought they were gonna start again when I stopped recording, but they didn't. And then, like right when I opened my blinds this morning, I heard some like I think it was a snow blower starting up. I hear the toilet thing through the wall right now, or the sink, or whatever thing it is. Uh, there was a garbage truck this morning. I think it was like right when I woke up or something. I forget. There was a garbage truck synced up outside, dumping the dumpster synced up. Really loud and obnoxious. So like I said, I feel like they do it like loud on purpose. Like they do it like extra. I think. I don't know. It seems like that. Like when they dump their garbage behind my apartment. If they do it synced up though, whatever the case. It's really loud. snowing outside. I don't see any stalkers right now. I don't see anything outside right now except snow. There's the sun. They see me. They see all of us. Like, you know how they have the here's a tail lift. Is he gonna sink? I think he drove out as the AC thing outside the apartment turned off, and then he's getting to the other corner as my refrigerator clicks. Does snowflake sink? I don't know. They can probably make it start snowing sink. They made it start raining sinks before several times. There's a FedEx. There's the engine sound when you see the intersection. And some type of sound. What's the sound? The engine sound. What was his name? I don't know. I saw a white SUV. I think he was a whitey. He was driving one stalker at a time right now. Oh, I see two at a time right now. The Hy-Vee van and the other car. They're seeing to each other at both corners. The Hy-Vee van's always synced. Every time I see it, the refrigerator is synchronizing. My heaters, like, wouldn't stay on last night. So I don't know if it's like this Skynet thing, and they just like troll me, or if the heater is just fucked up or what, but just kept having to turn it back on. The refrigerator keeps making sync sound, like clicking sound and shit. I just deleted it a second ago. This heater won't even turn on right now. But usually if I turn it off, then it will later on when it turns back on again. But like, fuck. You know, what's only a movie? Oh, Terminator? not only a movie. Terminator was originally a book. So you're wrong. It's not just a movie. Yeah, I've been hearing all these weird ass sounds through the walls, like these like loud banging sounds, or just like making all these, like my neighbors making all these sounds like close to the walls and shit. Coughing over and over and talking sink and toilet flushing sink and sink or whatever it is, sinked. I can't tell if it's a toilet or what it is, but it's synced. I'm just gonna call it a toilet. And then sometimes I'll hear the sound that sounds like a shower or whatever, like coming from the same apartment, and it sounds synced, like it'll start synced. It's like water dripping from the walls. Synced. It's not a lot of stalkers out there right now. I guess it's too cold to stalk right now. So that's cool. I'm gonna turn into Mr. Freeze. I'm gonna freeze the whole earth so all the stalkers go away. Maybe Bill Gates is onto something. Maybe we should spray chemtrails so we freeze the whole earth and then everybody stops gangstalking. Yeah, never thought of it like that. Why would you need physical stalkers with Skynet doing all the work? What? Superheated jet engine exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Superheated jet engine exhaust that turns into clouds. And you can watch it with your eyeballs every day. Turns into clouds. At least here where I live. I don't know about where you live. But where I live, they spray superheated jet engine exhaust, as you say, all over the sky, and then they turn into clouds. And then the clouds are all over the sky, and they cover up the sun. And then Bill Gates gets $5 billion per hour and watches from the Truman Show moon base and a bag of popcorn. There's a bunch of stalkers, and there's one in the parking lot, same with the ones on the street. They're coming out on a big stalker wave, stalker parade. And then there's the engine sound, or maybe it's his truck in the parking lot, the engine sound. He just like drove to the other side of the parking lot and then turned around and then drove back and then parked again. And I don't know if he was already parked over there, but he just like drove back over to the other side where he already was, and then he parked. You know, the Truman Show is just a movie. I think you're right about that one. I don't think that one was a book. But The Matrix and Terminator were both the same book. Yes, movies, The Matrix and Terminator. I doubt it highly. You doubt it? What do you mean you doubt it? It is. Go look it up. There's this website that I like to use. It's called www.google.com. You can just look things up on it. Or you can go to Ask Jeeves. That's the original Google. Where's the anchor bar at? There's a whitey turning in the parking lot, synced with the AC outside my apartment turning off. And then there's another car coming in the parking lot, synced with the whitey head, and he's parking as the whitey drives out of the other side of the parking lot and leaves. Which, like, he's probably just taking a shortcut over there or whatever, but he's the stalker, it's a red car, and he syncs with the guy getting out of the car that parked. And then he's walking in the building. And then the refrigerator is making a clicking sound again as he walks in the building. And then was coming back out synced with another car and going in the passenger side of his car and opening the door and getting something out of the car, and then he's walking back out of the car as a white truck drives out behind him. No! And then the whitey synced with another truck, and then the guy's going back to the door of the car. He's getting something else out of it. I think I hear a plane or something. Or is it a snowblower or some shit? I don't know what I was hearing down here anymore. Well, it's officially winter, it's snowing today. There's gonna be sink snow plows and sink snow blowers and sink snow shovels. Maybe a sink snow snowboard or sled. I see sink skateboards. I haven't seen a sink snowboard yet, but maybe I'll see it. Maybe I'll see a sink. Maybe I'll see Santa synced on a sled, flying over as a drone flies by and over a white SUV. Never know. Yo, Santa wears red. Fuck. And Rudolph's nose is red. Yeah. You're not. My neighbor was blowing his nose sink. I see someone walking. Don't sing. Did you hear the bottle pop? That was synced with these cars outside. The person walking was synced with his white SUV with the dim headlight. There's someone walking by in the hallway that sounds synced. There was other cars that were synced as well. This engine sound outside is probably synced. I don't know. Is he? But yeah, like I mentioned it on last night's video, but bottles, plastic bottles, like I just took a drink out of that bottle and then it popped and it did it synced, and it does it synced. They do it synced. It always does it synced. Just saying. It always does it sync. It did it on last night's video. You could probably hear it, and it did it right there, and you could probably definitely hear it. And it does it synced. All the fucking time. Does it synced. Like every time it's synced. And then one day it was doing it synced over and over, like a few times. Does it synced over and over and over. To let me know that it's a sync thing, they do it synced. This person is walking back the other way outside, and somebody walked back in the hallway the other way. and they're synced with each other, and there's cars synced. And they're walking back the other way now. They got something out of their car, and they're walking back the other way now. Again, and then they're gonna sync again. They probably synced when they walked away from the car. Oh, the guy in the car that parked is coming back out. He looks like he's staring at me. He's turning around the other way. I think he's syncing with the other person walking, and probably the car is driving by in the background. He's getting in his car as a white car drives out behind him in the parking lot, and he's starting his car. And the other whitey is driving the street. He's getting back out of the car as another car drives out behind him on the street. And he's walking in the building, and he just left his car door open, and he's coming back out. He's getting back in his car, and then he's taking off, and then he's gonna drive by me. No, he's gonna turn around the parking lot, I think. He's in a tan car. He's parking sideways in the parking lot. And then he's getting out. What's he gonna do? He's like sideways, and like he got out, like his like he opened his door and he left his door open, and it's like his doorway of his car is like facing me. And he's getting back in his car as a car drives out behind him. In his tan car, and then there's other car seats. And he's taking off as the AC outside my apartment sinks. And then the heater on my wall just clicked right after he drove by me. Alright, now this heater turned on in here. Talking about the Matrix and Terminator and Truman Show movies as if they are reality. They are reality. My refrigerator's turned off. Started watching this last night. A crazy movie. I just started it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. figured this all out so precisely. Yes, I have. Yes, yes, yeah. Go on, continue with that thought. Okay. So what's some other movies about gang stalking? Oh, really? I got David Fincher's The Game on DVD. Forgot. Like my neighbor talking through the walls or blowing his nose or some shit. And he's probably looking up sync. So David Fincher's The Game is about gangstalking. Let's try to find the scene. Let me find the scene real quick. Maybe walking up scene. Pretty much the whole movie. Maybe walking up scene. The scene where he hands him the card at the start of the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, it's this game. It's called The Game. David Fincher directed it. It's got Michael Douglas in it. It's got Sean Penn. Sean Penn is like his brother. And he hands him this card. And he's like, look at this. It's this game. Or like, check this out. It's this game. Changed my life or whatever. And so he goes, checks it out. And it's like this program thing that he signs up for. And he doesn't know what it is. It's like this game, but he doesn't know what it is. And it's like a whatever, like a scavenger hunt thing. But then it's like he's being like gang stalked. And like he finds like this clown. Spoiler alert. He finds like this clown puppet in his apartment. It's like a puppet. It's like a clown face, and then he realizes like the TV, the guy on the TV starts talking to him, like the newscaster guy or whatever. Starts like talking to him through the TV, and then like the TV goes to like an image of like inside of his house, and he realizes like the puppet like eyes is like a camera. There's like a camera in the eye, and then like there's people like gang stalking him and shit. And then at the end of the movie, he jumps off of the building, tries to kill himself, and then he like lands on his net, and like whatever, like lands on like a giant like inflatable like what do you call it? Giant inflatable like cushion thing that catches his fall, and like he gets he looks up and like it's like all these people around him, and they're all like cheering. It's like this party, his brother's there, and everything, and like it's like the whole point of the game was to get him to kill himself, basically. Or some shit. It's like gang stalking. But in this scene, when he hands him the card at the start of it, there's a siren right when he hands him the card. And then at the start of Get Out, there's a siren. Like right when his girlfriend like sits on the bed. Yeah, there's a siren right at that moment. Alright, I found it, but now I gotta rewind it again and go back. Hold on a second. Alright. Right here is the scene. Hand him the card.
Consumer Recreation Services. I do have golf clubs. Call that number. Why? Make your life fun.
Did you hear the siren? Right when he says, like, consumer recreation services, there's a siren right at that moment. I'm pretty sure there's like sync people throughout the movie. I need to watch it again, but remember the one girl that like turns on him, like she's like running around with him, and then she like turns on him, and she has a red bra on in the movie. So I don't know if that's a red stalker thing, but like a lot of these movies, like Truman Show, there's a lot of red people. There's a lot of red shirt people on Truman Show, and a lot of red shirt people on Get Out, Synced Up, and Eyes Wide Shut, and like the woman in the red dress on Matrix and shit. So I think they do red shirt things in movies.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need to watch it again. It's a good movie though. David Fincher. One of the best directors ever. Morning, Illkat. How was your night and morning? Any remarkable behavior from the PSYOP system? It's always something different every day. No sirens yet today. Not today. Not yet. I see, I think they're construction vehicles, or like they're spraying the streets with like de-icer or some shit. Some type of trucks, tanks on the back of them. I don't know if they're synced up, but probably. I think they synced up with this whitey truck. I don't know. But like I've said before, last winter, I think it was last winter and the winter before that, probably every winter of my life. Every snowplow that I saw, every single one of them is synced up. So probably gonna see every snowplow synced up again this winter. And then like there's a bobcat outside my apartment all winter last winter with a snowplow on it, and he kept being synced up over and over. He's just like backing up and driving forward again a bunch of times in the parking lot, plowing snow. So he keeps beeping synced up. kept doing it. He's probably gonna be out there again this winter. I see a guy walking that looks synced up with these cars, and then he's gonna sync up again when he gets to the other side. Right. I think he synced with the AC outside my apartment turning on when he got to the other side. I don't know if you could hear my neighbor blowing his nose through the wall, but he was doing it right when I took a drink. And he's doing it like right up against, like right up close to the wall. He's doing it again right now. He's probably synced again. Or something. I don't know. He's synced again. Is it soccered up? Probably. So I don't know if he just sits there with his face full of boogers and then he waits to blow his nose synced, or if he's not, he doesn't have any boogers in his nose. This is quiet and then sync though, that's all I know. It's just always just quiet or sync. That's it. Maybe I'll record in a minute, maybe I won't, but I think that's the end of this video. Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App or PayPal. Send me $1,000 so that I can make beats and just I can get a record player, make some beats, buy some records. So if you want to hear me make more beats, hit my Cash App. I can buy more DVDs, I can do movie reviews, decode the symbolism and how they are real. They are documentaries, unlike what Jason B in the comments is saying. Jason B saying. A lot of these movies, most of these movies are documentaries in some way or another. hear my neighbor blowing his nose again. Is it synced again? Like, I wonder, like, when did gang stalking start? And how long has it been happening? And how long have I been gang stalked? And has it been since birth? And has it been, since birth? Has it been like 10 years? Has it been, what? Because, like, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I think, is the oldest one that I know of. Like, movies that are about gang stalking. So that came out in like the 70s. Truman Show came out in like 99 or something. David Fincher's The Game, I think, came out in the 90s. Terminator. The first Terminator came out in the 80s. So, has it been happening since then? Has AI been around since then? Like, how long has AI been around? Like, I feel like it's always advancing. Like, AI is always, like, advancing. But, like, how long has AI been around? And, like, how long has AI... Like, I feel like AI controls, like, the governments and everything, like, the media and everything at this point. But, like, how long has it been? Did AI build the pyramids? I don't know. I don't know about that one, but it's a possibility. Like, you know how they can, like, 3D print things. Like, what if, like, the pyramids and, like, Stonehenge and, like, all those things are, like, AI 3D printed? It's just possible. It's just a thought that I've had before. I don't necessarily believe that, but, like, or, like, maybe not the pyramids, but, like, certain, like, news articles that they come out with where they're like, look at this statue or whatever. It's just like a 3D printed fake thing. Or, like, how long have they been using AI images and videos, like, in the news and shit? Like, how many years have they been doing that? I'm sure they've probably been doing it for a while. And, like, whatever technology that they're putting out, like whatever technology, like AI technology that like the public has, like whatever they have is probably way more advanced. Has anybody ever seen that Will Smith video where he's like, it's like Will Smith, and he's like, I'm Will Smith, and I'm out here on the beach just chilling. And he's like, nope, psych, I'm here in this studio, or whatever. It's like he's in front of a green screen, and then like everything around him keeps changing, and then like his face, he's like, and my face is digitally altered to look younger, or whatever. And he's like, everything is fake. He's just like telling us straight up like everything is fake, and like everything in the media is fake. And then like CNN has been caught like several times. They've been caught lying, like making like fake propaganda videos that'll like use an image or a video from another, like out of context image from another news story or whatever from years ago or whatever, and shit like that. Like they've been caught making fake propaganda videos and like fake they've been caught like several times doing that, but yet somehow they just like continue. They're just allowed to continue. But then if I post something real on Facebook, I get fact checked and 30-day ban. I haven't been in Facebook jail in like several years, but I always used to get in Facebook jail 30-day bans and shit. Like during the COVID era, I was getting all these all these bans and shit, getting locked up in Facebook jail. And then like one time I got in Facebook jail just because I posted a picture of Hitler that was like, it was like Time Magazine Man of the Year, which is it was an actual issue of Time Magazine. Like it had Hitler on the cover, Man of the Year, and like I'm not promoting Hitler by posting it. Like I'm just posting that Time Magazine had Hitler Man of the Year, and that's weird that they did that. Like that's all that. That's the reason why I posted it. But just because it's a picture of Hitler's face, Facebook like deletes it and then gave me like a 30-day ban. And then recently I posted a picture of Hitler, like Hitler side by side with like Walt Disney, and like they're the same person and their wives look the same too. But just because it's a picture of Hitler, it's like it deletes my post, and then it's like dangerous content or dangerous organization and people, and it deletes my post, and then it gives me a warning, and it's like, you also run these accounts. Like it shows all the groups that I run, like all the other pages that I run with my account, and it's like, if you do this again, we're gonna give you a 30-day ban or whatever. It's like, you also run these accounts. These accounts will get blocked too. And then Instagram, like I posted the Hitler Walt Disney thing on Instagram, and it deleted it. But it didn't tell me that it deleted it though. It just deleted it. But then YouTube doesn't delete it. YouTube doesn't care, and Twitter doesn't care. But like who else can I post a picture of? Is it just Hitler? Or like who else? Like what if I post a picture of like Jim Jones or like Kim Jong Il or like Putin or like Obama or Biden or somebody, or like George Washington? Like what if I post a picture of him? Is it gonna give me a 30-day ban and delete the picture? Because he was a piece of shit too. I see these two cars synchronizing. I think they're both black cars. Yeah, it's like we don't know what the real history is. Like all history they told us is like fake and like half truths and shit, and like fake mixed with truth and shit. So we don't know what the real history is. Like just because something's written in a book, you don't know if it's true or not. And then I don't know what I don't know what's real in my reality with like the gang stalking shit. Like I don't know. Like I said, like how long I've been gang stalked. I don't know like what's up with my family and like my friends and shit, and like if they're like being forced to gang stalk or if they're just like what? Like I don't know. And then like all the things that people say and like what's true, what's not true, what's part of the program and what's not. Like I don't know. With a lot of things. It just makes you go over your entire life and like rethink everything and like analyze everything again and like, is this part of the program or was it not? It's like going over like all the like different scenarios that happen throughout your life, and you're like, was this part of the program? Was this person a stalker? Were they stalking me right here? Were they lying about this or telling the truth? Was it part of the program? Are they telling the truth but they're just saying it synced up or what? Or was it a stalker thing or what? It's a giant mind fuck. It's like when people say things, it's like, are they being told to say it? are they partially being told this? Like they're like saying, or like when people are having a conversation with each other, or like when they're having a conversation with me or whatever. It's like, are they having an actual conversation, but then like certain words that they say, like they're told to say it at a synced up moment? Just a lot of questions that go through my head. I'm like, how does this work? And I'll just never know. I guess I'll just never know. I see the syncmobiles. Holy syncmobiles, Botman. It's Groundhog Day again. Well, it's Red Car Day again. I need to watch that movie again. See if there's synced up people in that movie. I bet there is. That's probably another one. Non-consensual human experimentation, social shape public opinion actions. I think this is another one that I was watching that the background actor looks synced up in it. Just a bunch of different movies. Goodfellas. And there's a bunch of different movies. Taxi Cat or Taxi Driver. It's like the standard thing in Hollywood, I think, that like the background actors do synced up things on like a lot of different movies at least. I see a bunch of whiteys, and there's this whitey van parking next to me and backing up while he's taking off, I guess. And the heater on my wall clicks sync too. It syncs with the whiteys and it's clicking right as I say that too. And also, right before I started the live stream, they hit me with frequency. Really mild one, but still, they're radiating my being frequencies. Molesting me electronically, frequencies in my brain. Bunch of like a pedo rapist Skynet bot run by pedo reptilian rapist cannibals. Or whatever they are. Reptilians or insect people, cockroach alien, Men in Black cockroach alien people, or whatever. heard a sound down the hallways. So, depending on how cold outside it is, I might record in a minute. So get ready, stalkers. Put on your clown makeup. Get ready for the show. It's showtime. Put on an Academy Award performance. Or don't, preferably. Just stay home and do something useful with your life instead. Preferably. Like, go to the gym and work out or something. Go do that instead. But you won't, though. Maybe you will after you sync on me, but while I'm outside walking around, you're going to be driving by me sync. Stalked heartedly, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this beat? I just made it. It's like the new Rick roll. It's like my version of Rick roll. Walking up Saint. Baby, walking up Saint. Who's in here right now? Are you walking up Saint? Don't sing. This is the full version of this beat. I made a short version for YouTube. But here's the full version. Because it takes forever to upload videos on YouTube, so that's why I made a shorter one. I want to make some t-shirts. Like, don't sink. I want to make some Illkat quote t-shirts. Like, don't sink. It's stock word out here. Things like that. Who would buy some Illkat t-shirts if I made some? Would you buy one? I see sink people. 1984. Like, I could make a bunch of t-shirts like these. 1984. So let me know if you buy a t-shirt and make some t-shirts. And then I'll shoot them out of the t-shirt gun to you. Just tell me whatever direction you live in and I'll shoot it to your t-shirt gun. Who's in here? Are you walking up to? Don't sing.
Catch a heart attack up in some bum shack.
I see a toe lift. He synced with the guy walking out and with the red car driving out when he got to the intersection with the tail lift. Sing, sing! Oh, it's a male guy that walked out and he's getting in the male car. And I see other red cars synced up. A bunch of red cars synced up. It's still a red car day. It's been red car day for about a week. It's been red car week. This truck driving by, he's parking next to me, he's got 22 on the plate. There's a red car driving in the parking lot behind him as he parks. And there's a whitey truck that looks synced. And then the mailman is taking off. It looks like it's synced with all these other cars and the red car in the parking lot. And sync. Stock tarted sync. Stock card sync. Red cars for a week. Car alarms, the lights blink. They don't want me to think except anything about sync. Or about anything except sync. Nobody's in here now. It's just me. What's up, Illkat? Oh, not much. How you doing? Oh, I'm good. What you doing? Nothing, just chilling. You? Same. Nice. Yeah. Well, see you later. Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, hey, there's someone else in here. What's up? I was just talking to myself. So here on my wall is clicked right now and I pick up the phone. But right when the timer on the YouTube video said 91 minutes and 10 seconds, which is 911, said 91 minutes and 10 seconds. Right at that moment, my neighbor coughed. I was sitting looking at my phone, and right at that moment, got a lot of beats that are like cool concepts, but like they didn't work out that great. Like I like them, but I'll never like release them. But I'll probably never delete them either.
to